That makes sense. And I remember several years ago watching a presentation on the topic, and I don't know if I'm getting this right, you correct me, but like I think the correlation or the livestock production was maybe 10% of the overall problem. The biggest problem was just the human side of things, and antimicrobial overprescription and not following what the doctor prescribed and halfway stop the treatment. Is that a fair statement, or what's your take there?
Yeah, that's a fair statement because, we go to a doctor and you have some, I'm not going to say that happens all the time, but you go to a doctor, you have respiratory symptoms, and then before you notice, you're taking amoxicillin. But there's no diagnosis, right? You don't take a swab, send to the lab and find out if you have flu or something else. And then you're taking a course of amoxicillin, which clearly will impact the microbiota. And should you have taken that course, right? But then you can imagine, like, if I take only that, perhaps will not impact much of what's going on in the environment because that I don't contribute that much, right?
Right. But it's just like voting, right? If I don't vote, it's probably fine.
Exactly.
Which is not true.
Exactly. So, but then if you start thinking, as it scales up, as more and more kids go to a pediatrician and they're taking antibiotics over the course of years, things can change in the environment. And we're now at the stage that my view is this. Right now, there's a lot of finger pointing. The human side it's livestock is the problem. The livestock side is kind of unprotected because there's lack of data, which is one issue that we need to talk about. So, how do we really collect data to understand what's going on? There are folks doing that, but how do we do this more globally in a more cohesive way, right? But the issue is this: no matter what we say, there is a problem because there's more and more emergence of pathogens that are multi-drug resistant. Whether or not it is coming strictly from poultry or from pigs, I don't know if it's a really relevant question. We should be thinking that livestock production and human society is a one ecosystem. And this buzzword that we have of One Health, are we really doing One Health right now? Are we really trying to understand One Health right now? Because this is really one single ecosystem.